Hello, welcome back to Hidden Home. We haven't done any videos in a while. We have been incredibly busy. I owe you guys a finished video of the media room that we were doing with the invisible speakers around the rest of the house as well. There's been some interesting changes there. They've upgraded to Wisdom P2 speakers in there. That was from a aesthetic and style perspective. It was what I had originally quoted for, but the decision was made after they'd seen firsthand the reasons why I had quoted for them. Anyway, so that's got a nice little upgrade. So actually it's arriving today. The last of those Wisdom speakers had to come shipped from the States, so that's just arrived. So over the next week or two we'll be back there to fit that and do the last little bits of setup, and then hopefully I can record the video of the finished room. So anyway, new project. First off, like, subscribe, please, comment below, all of the things that help us out and help us get the publicity. Anyway, this one, we are in the valleys near a town called Blackwood in South Wales. This is a great project. We've been given a fair amount of freedom on design, and we see very much eye to eye with the client on this one. So with a bit of guidance from them, with a kind of Pinterest style, Google Images, mood board thing from them, quick bit of analysis and value engineering to make it fit the budget, we quickly came to a design and colour palette that not only have I been dying to do in ages, but they absolutely love as well. So I will flip the room round and I'll walk you through what we know. So we've done a bit of pre-wiring. There's quite a few cables above the ceiling here. We've started to build the sidewalls out. Oh, my finger's getting the focus. These will be about 130mm finished depth, which helps with mid-range, just about maybe some upper bass, possibly. That's probably a bit of a stretch, but certainly a fairly broadband absorber all down both sides. The back wall is a little deeper. This will be about 220, so I believe in inches that is about 9 inches. The front wall, which is based on the REW calcs and also allowing us to hide some subwoofers and what have you, this will be 500 deep. So yeah, we should just about get a subwoofer in this corner and a subwoofer in that corner. The general colour palette in here is the same light carpet that you've seen in the last couple of jobs. So it's kind of like a hay or straw colour. The ceiling is going to be a farrow and ball black, as is the door. We're going to have our signature Velcro matte black inlays and black skirting boards. And the walls are going to be a blood red fabric, and there's going to be some gold details. There will be some gold wall lights. This is the layout for a light channel, which will be backed in like a beautiful wave textured CNC'd MDF that will paint gold. So there'll be red fabric on a sort of gold background with some dim to warm lights in there, and then a cool. So there'll be a lovely sofa, hopefully in a blood red here, and behind it will be a bar which will take about 4 or 5 seats. The inside of that bar, the underside will be the black Velcro mat, but it will be, hopefully the side and the top will be a butcher block style walnut, and that will run into a kind of light channel here, which is actually a snack shelf. So the bar will come into the wall, turn a corner, and come along the back wall where it'll be a bit deeper, and there will be an LED light all the way underneath all of that, with scalloping on the fabric, projector up there, the Collingwood 1901 dim to warm down lights in our usual fashion, lighting the fabric and the front wall. Here's my kind of little knocked up sketch of it, showing the lighting circuits, the bar, the kind of pocket shelf in the wall. Yeah, it's a great one. These guys from that upgrade on the last job, they've got themselves a bit of an upgrade, so they'll have Sonus Faber front speakers. We'll probably be using the Dyne Audio in-walls that we had specified for sides and rears, and quite likely Pa.s and subs, if not SBS subwoofers in here. I need to just double check the budget for what's going in. It'll be Anthem amplifiers, Epson projectors. Yeah, nice one, this one, and look forward to showing you guys the end result. I've had this design in my head for some time, so I think the colour scheme is going to be really, really cool.